everybody, so I'm at the 4-story loft project today and we are starting tile install, so I thought I would do a quick video to explain how cool this is going to be in this space. So this bathroom is very narrow but has awesome tall ceilings, so I wanted the wow factor to be all about the tile. And so what we're doing is, as you can see, I already taped up a shape on the walls. I'm saying it's sort of like a rhombus that you squish on its side a little bit. It's going to be this penny tile. It's actually smaller than a penny tile, a gray mosaic. There's a couple different tones of gray and white, and there's also, it's probably you can't really see in the video, but it's a mixture of matte and glossy. So on the inside of the shape is going to be this, and then on the outside of the shape will be all white. So you can kind of see how they come together. It's going to be a bold transition, but at the same time with a little white in here, it's not going to be super shocking. So anyway, let's talk about the rest of the project. So every square inch of wall is going to be covered in the tile, except for above the vanity and outside the shower glass is going to be a custom mirror. So we've got construction, it's a little out. So right here you can see the shower valve, so you can kind of orient yourself on what we're doing. Where my hand is going to be floor to ceiling glass, and it's going to come out only about 32 inches. Because I want all the focus on the tile, I don't want any clips or anything because I don't want to take away that your eye focusing just on that tile. So it'll just be a simple piece of glass floor to ceiling, and then we're also doing curbless because again, I don't want anything transitioning because then that's where your eye will go, and I don't want your eye to go there because what's the coolest about this is how we are installing it. So most tile you install, you do your floor separate from your wall, which creates sort of an ugly transition point, and then you cover it with trim. But we don't want to do that because we want the floor and the walls to be very seamless. So what we're doing is installing it, and it's actually going to be like a half moon shape as it goes up the wall. And so that's going to be a very cool challenge for our guys to install, and I'm excited. They're excited for it, which is fun. But by doing that, again, it's just going to be really cool because you're going to see this sort of like half moon shape, and like that's just where your eye is going to go in the bathroom, and I think people are going to be really excited to see it. But also it creates some fun challenges like the connection point on the back of the vanity, and then of course in that bottom connection point where the glass is going to be. But those are the kinds of things that I love because I know this sounds silly, but you're sitting there going to the bathroom and you're going to look down and see that like the back of that vanity is shaved down in that half moon shape, and so is that glass, and it's going to be really beautiful. So let's talk about the rest of it, shall we? On this wall, it's so small that it doesn't make sense for me to even pan over, but we're gonna have a 36-inch wide pink vanity. She has a real glam side to her, so everything's gonna be serene in sort of the grays and the whites, but we're gonna have a pop of color in that mauve pink vanity. I don't want it on any legs because again, I just want it to go all the way to the floor, so you don't really focus on it. Instead, you focus on the tile. And then we're gonna have a Carrara marble top, so it's again staying in the gray and the white theme, and then just a simple chrome faucet. I want the tile to come above the back of the faucet a little bit so you see it, and then we'll have a tile edger, and then outside of the shower glass about halfway up will be a tile edger. So as you can see, I'm kind of creating like a rectangle up here. That's just gonna all be one custom mirror that will have custom cut that's gonna go from the walls to the ceilings and butt up to those tile edgers. Having that large of a mirror is also going to bounce light around here, which is going to make the space feel wider considering it's so narrow. And then not having any sort of trim work on it or anything, again, is just going to keep your eye focusing on the gorgeous tile. So lastly, we have can lights, except for we centered a light to have a gorgeous chandelier. So again, for her glam style, I want to just keep everything sort of basic with the whites and the grays, a little pop of pink in the vanity, and then something really funky and textural in a chandelier that we have actually yet to find. So I hope you guys love this bathroom. I'll kind of stand out of the way so you can sort of see the shape. I'll even pop it off here, and you can kind of see the shape that's going to be created and on the floor too. So I will make sure to do lots more video as we progress on this bathroom. So be sure to follow along. Thanks, and I will see you soon.